All right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites from the Indianapolis branch of the Great Millstone, and we're here to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Akapadah. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow arguments who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners, and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom. Shalom. All right, we'll just get right into it.
The book of Jeremiah, that have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against the great kingdom of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, and that's why we're back again today, standing on our lots. All right, through the hopeful elect, starting our apostles and others, great millstone on down. All right, the prophets of old are back, man, preaching and teaching this word. All right, and we're talking about what? The downfall of American Babylon the Great, and we're in the midst of what? The beginning of sorrows, these wars and rumors of wars. And we're seeing what? The war with Iran and America and Israel right now.
Preach that.
And it's going down, man. It's up to happening on the hour, every hour now, man. Yep. All right, from naval investment for your son. Strategic air bases and naval bases being destroyed. Iran going tit for tat with American Israel. Iran showed that they ain't no punk ass nation, man.
Right. I saw that clip. I sent you the game. China. Oh, yeah, they turn off their transponders.
Oh, yeah. That was like a multi-billion-dollar response, right? Yeah.
Yep. All right, this is the Ezekiel.
Yeah, good point, because mind you, Russia and China are allies to Iran.
Yeah.
Now, they're not getting directly involved, but they can supply them with what they need to keep going.
That's what the U.S. been doing all the time.
Yep.
You bully people who don't want them to fight back.
Right.
Straight punk. All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, beginning of verse 5. Let me just go straight to the point. Unless you want me to,
Let's go.
Okay. It says, thus says Yahweh our power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. The end is come, the end is come, it watches for thee, behold, it is come.
Right, and we're seeing the evil happening. Bad times, because mind you, all these things that are happening right now has got the domino effect to it.
Yep.
Especially with the Strait of Hormuz.
Yep.
Gas jumped up 40 fucking cents, man.
Yep.
Or overnight. Where they first. Now Trump was talking about, sending naval vessels in there to escort tankers out of there. But hell, Iran's not gonna let that happen. Nope. They said it's closed. And they got the weaponry to back it up too.
Yep.
You know? So that's gonna be a global effect. You start messing with these oil prices, and which goes to the gas prices, which goes to what? Fuel going up, that means what? Price of goods, transport is gonna go up. And everybody's gonna, and who eats the cost? It's the consumer that eats the cost and fits the bill.
Wow.
And everybody just charges up. Like, well, I'm about to charge 20% more of this, or 30% more, whatever the case may be. All right, so yeah, you American people, man, them days is over. You ain't gonna be able to lawyer up in the days that are coming, man. You'll be lawyering up to get food and water. All right, them motherfucking lawyers, man, when they sit and walk past. Man.
Yep. A whole bunch of them.
They got lawyer convention on what they do. They don't know, man. All that stout look, that prideful look, man. Lord going to knock pride off of America, man.
Yep.
I ran out of shit whole country, man. The whole show, they can see that.
Proverbs chapter 11 in verse 4 says, riches come not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
Right, see? All these rich people downtown walking by and know, maybe mocking stuff and looking at us like we pieces of shit, that's all right. And for you two-thirds, you so-called niggas like those Native Americans that continue to say, you know, talk about chasing the bag and getting to this money and open these businesses. Look around you, it's fucking over, man.
Yep.
The work is gone. These people are through. All right. I just seen an incident today. Before camp, I go to the gas station to get some waters. Some YNs are on the phone on FaceTime talking to their oppositions, right? They ops. Talking about you ain't about shit, you ain't got no money, blah blah, you broke. These niggas don't know what's going on.
Nope.
They gonna explode, man, while they eat the fucking Takis, man.
Yep.
You know? And hot Cheetos and shit. All right, Lord gonna smoke you niggas, man.
Yep.
All right, and you Edomites, all you heathen, man. This is the time, man.
Especially you Edomites.
Yeah, oh yeah, they gonna get drafted. All that tough talk.
Yeah.
They talk about people getting put in jail and they ain't did nothing about it and blah blah blah. All this weak shit. Y'all broke, y'all this, y'all that. All right, y'all gonna be drafted, first round draft picks.
Yep.
All right, the YN Olympics. Y'all gonna be taken and put in this military, man, to be slaughtered and never come back.
Oh, we slaughtered. This is
Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death.
Right, the riches, these especially these FRNs, Federal Reserve notes, this cash that ain't worth shit. Yeah. The gold and silver is real money, but even if you have that ain't gonna profit you in the days that come. When thermonuclear destruction happens, you're not gonna be able to exchange money for your life and for salvation.
Yep.
Okay? No, you get the spiritual money by doing what? The work of Yahweh Shah, man. Mm-hmm. Right, and you gotta be able to be elect, ultimately. Alright, because only elect are gonna actually repent, turn back to Yahweh Shah and rehearse the righteous acts, man. Mm-hmm. Alright? They said, but righteousness delivers from death. Alright? So us doing this work of the Lord, that's what we're betting on to be saved, man. We're betting on Yahweh Shah, man. Alright? We know that he's not let's say he's not unfaithful to forget our level of love. Yep. He's not unrighteous to forget our level of love. Alright? So we're out here doing this work, man, for a reason. Alright? We're putting up that spiritual money, man. We're about to run from the world. Where thieves can't break through the still. Alright, that's why it says seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things will be added to you, man. Alright, so we're gonna get the life that we've always dreamed of by what? Putting off this fucking life, man. Because we're seeing it, man. We're paying attention, man. Hey. Because look, there's that domino effect, like I said, that state of roads, financial impact enough to what? Set up a global reset to where they can really push this MOT to the beat, man. And then you have the full landscape of World War III. Alright, once that's pushed, Go ahead.
So I was gonna say that same scripture, twofold speaking to you women, not being 4 and 1. You know, just that your degrees and all that stuff ain't gonna help you. You're not gonna be caring about bringing something to the table.
Nope.
You know, because like you said, 7 women should take hold of 1 man.
Yeah.
You want to grab that right quick?
Yeah.
And then I'll come back to that one for
No, that's gotta happen. Yeah. This is all playing together. All these prideful ass women, especially in America, man, who made those statements. Well, I am the table. Yep. What can a man do for me?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna see. Because when 911 is done away with, all right, and you have false security, which you have security cameras. Like, women be scared of these places they live by themselves. Yeah. All right. Well, there's no DoorDash, there's no food and all this shit. All right, hey, these women about to be trembling, man. Yep. But there's no grocery stores. See, all this shit is set up for women to thrive.
Yep.
If you open up a news breakdown, you see all types of theft, people being put to death, man. You know what I'm saying? Incidents where the scripture talks about the love of many wax and old, man.
Yep.
You see all types of judgment. This is on a daily basis too, by the way.
Yep.
You know, you see judgment is at an all-time high. You know, pride is at an all-time high. These people still proud, all right? You know, these women, because of feminism,
Yep.
You know, he's walking up and down the street, you know, thinking, you know,
Nothing can happen.
nothing can happen, man. You know, right? But here it is. It's all types of weirdos, goons, people that are on their last straw.
Yeah.
Because you know, anything can happen, man.
Yep. Yeah. And you got a lot of these motherfuckers out here that should be in a mental institute. Yeah. Amongst the whole quote unquote homeless and shit, they can't thrive in society. Guess what? Really? And then you got the people that are just waiting for all hell to break loose.
Yeah.
This big kid is waiting for there to be lawlessness, man, in the streets. Yep. All right, so they can rape Deborah Jean that they've been looking at for all their life in their small hometown community. You know what I'm saying?
And it was the purge.
Yeah.
It showed you certain characters that was coming up with. People, the characters in that movie was looking forward to that day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
You know.
I can't wait to get my boss and all this shit.
Yeah.
That spirit, you know. Or the guy at the candy store that didn't let me get my blah blah, whatever the case might be. You know? You know? Or the lawyer that fucked up my case. You know? Yeah. Got me 30 years and I could have been out there for 2.
And in that day,
In the days, a woman was frowned upon if she wasn't married or didn't have any children. Okay, but with this scripture, and you read that Proverbs 11:4, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from them. That there is telling you, all their degrees, you know, they 6 figures, and you know, Esau been taking that away slowly but surely. You know, you had like 500,000 women lose their jobs, taking that away. But what he's saying, what that's saying is, you know, you have to be under the covering of a righteous man. Yeah. It says the same thing in Isaiah 32. Okay. I think verse 3 and 4. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, the riches of the elite is not going to help them, and you so-called black women, Jake women, you know, your degrees and your jobs and all your money is not going to help you in that game. You know, it's clear that the man is the covering. The Lord spells that out in 1 Corinthians 11. All right?
There's Isaiah 32, in verse 2, it says, I didn't play from the in the covert of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Okay.
Start verse 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness.
That's Yahweh Shah.
Yep. And princes shall rule in judgment.
Okay, that's the elect man.
Yep.
Okay.
And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, of a great rock in a weary land.
All right, that's a man. That's a righteous man. Okay. That's a righteous man. But the scriptures say wisdom cannot influence your malicious soul. Okay. That is a righteous man. So you women call these dudes judge, justice, and he a righteous man. You know, you got a missile on with your name on it.
That's right.
Or one of them plagues. Feed the wild beasts.
Yeah. Right. We're getting ready to be the favorite real quick. Micah 7 and 10. But it's Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
God, and see, when you read that, that's the Lord in all caps.
Yeah.
So when she says that, she knows the name of the Lord. She okay. By nature, you all are wicked. You know, with those curses, you know, you just buck wild out here.
Yeah.
All right. And so wrong.
It says, mine eyes shall behold her, thou shalt see the trodden down as a mile of street.
Like a mile in the street. You know, we're down here sometimes, and we'll see the horse carriage. And you know, the horse, he drops the boot and step in it. That's what she's gonna look like on the pavement. All right.
Lord, Yahweh sing outside.
In America, tribes of children of Israel, Thursday, y'all. All right, y'all choosing the ways of America, Babylon the Great.
Yep.
Here it is. America is in this war with Iran. All right, getting ready to be fucked up and be destroyed. All right. Via World War III, once the MOT to the B is fully established. All right, but Jake is clawing and scratching to keep the place afloat, man.
Yep.
All right, still giving out game on how to open these businesses and thrive in America and do this and that. It's like, hello, hey, look at the fuck's going on around you.
Yep.
But mind you, the Lord's got these people blinded, man. They're straight up stuck in the matrix, man.
Yep.
All right, they got blinders on. All they can see is their own bubble, man.
Wow.
All right, not willing to even turn on the news or to know what's going on. As soon as they see something quote unquote negative, they shut it down.
Yep.
And then they what? They jump right to the folly, the comedy, and all that, just to try to block out the noise, quote unquote. Well, the times are coming when you'll no longer have the blinders on. You'll no longer be able to just turn it off.
Right.
It's gonna be right in front of you, man.
Right.
People being raped, robbed, and pillaged, man, right in front of you, man. Are being destroyed. You losing your children, man.
Yep.
All right, lawlessness, man. All right, no 911. That's the times that are coming, man. All right, every day's gonna be a rainy day.
Yep.
All right, a droopy ass day. All right, death and bloodshed is coming because what? Everybody in these fucking places walk in great pride, man, and they continue to do, man.
Yep.
And some of these people, especially the older generation, you hear them talk about. You might be in the break room listening to them talk about Iran. Yeah, we really tore their ass up. Well, they're not reporting all the shit Iran is destroying.
Yep.
And then there's a little report that Iran's got their sights on a couple of U.S. cities. Now, we'll see how that plays out, whether they're allowed to do it or not.
Yep.
It's all according to the Al Mashan's will. You know, and if that happens, that's super exciting for us, man.
Yeah.
Because that means we're just much closer, man.
Yep.
You know?
Because, I mean, you know, they know they can go toe-to-toe with America.
Yeah.
So you got to hit them where it hurts. Yep. You know, and best believe, you know, they have the knowledge on, you know, how to do an EMP.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? They're in league with Russia. I mean, we was talking about that, I think, on the call. You know, they haven't just started working together.
Right.
While Trump was forming that Space Force, that same month, December 2019, you had Iran, Russia, and China doing joint Navy drills together. So that's the last, 7 years that we know of.
Oh, and then Iran just flexed a Baptist missile, hypersonic missile of 11,000 miles an hour. I'm sure everybody's seen that video by now. If not, look it up. I mean, you blink, you're fucking missing it.
Yeah.
There's no defense for that. Right?
Man, you know, it's about time, man.
Yeah.
It's about time, you know. Growing up, you know, America's been a bully to all these nations, man. And I'll never forget, you know, my mother used to always say, you know, when a dog, she said even the weakest of dogs, when they corner, when they bite back, you don't know you've been bit. And that's what America's about to find out. They're going to know they've been bit. Yeah, and change their whole mindset.
That's something
Isaiah 14 and verse 9. It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
God, just raise up the throne of all the kings of the nation, all the chief ones. That's all your leaders.
Yep.
Okay? That same thing what it's saying in, what's that, Obadiah 1 and 7? Those that were confederate with you know, they've eaten your bread, now they're laying a wound under you, and there's no understanding. Yeah, even Israel was saying, well, shoot, we didn't know that they had that. They're a little bit better prepared than what you thought. Yeah. You got to think. You done took out the Ayatollah Khamenei recently.
Yep.
Before that, Trump's first term, you took out the top defense minister, and then the nuclear scientist. Okay, so that's 3 top people, and then you had no respect. You know, you took out all those kids.
Yep.
In that school, like 70-80% of them died. And that's your MO, especially Amalek. You know, he's so proud, they have a t-shirt On the internet, you can see it. Crosshairs on a pregnant woman. They're 2 for 1. One shot, 2 kills. They don't go up against a strong man, you know, face to face. Like they blew up all those dudes' people. Oh yeah. The straight punks.
Blew up what?
They beepers, they pagers, remember?
Yeah.
They Israel had something to do with those phones.
Yeah, blew them up and they,
Killed all those Palestinians.
How long ago was that?
Within the last year.
Oh, okay. Cause wasn't that something like a movie scene?
No,
No, I'm saying,
well,
wasn't it Kingsman? But there was cell phones or something
that's
like
what
that?
they got them to, was Cell and Kingsman, they got them to go crazy off the cell.
Okay.
You know, started killing each other and stuff. But yeah, the beeper, like, he made their phones explode.
Yep. Fucked up a whole grocery store.
Yeah, so you see the Lord starting to muster the hosts of the battle, man. Everybody's starting to go all in, man.
Yeah.
All right, see, that's why, matter of fact, real quick, Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. As the rivers of water, he turneth the whithersoever he will. All right, so the Lord's playing in the minds of these leaders, man, to do what they're doing. All right, and ultimately what? The Lord is moving the chess pieces, all right? He's the grandmaster. He's the one maneuvering things, man. All right?
And the Lord is pointing towards war.
Yeah. Matter of fact, real quick.
What you getting? Exodus?
Or
Ecclesiastes? Go ahead, grab that. Just jump to the point too, though.
Yep.
Then get Jeremiah 28, 8, verse 9.
I'm going to read this is Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1, and I'm going to jump down. It's Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there's a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Right, so this is part of the Lord's season, the time. It's a time for whatever the Lord wants to be. It's one of the seasons that we're in. Time of war, right? Jumping down to verse 8, Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
Bitch looked me all in the face. Yeah. Because look, all the prophecies interconnected.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
They all interconnected, man. They all, because there's a lot of prophecies that's happening at the same time. But this one is at this point, and this one is at another point. Like Isaiah 4:1, look, because we're at war. There ain't no motherfucking strong, independent bitches in wartime. Yeah, the scripture says even a mighty man will cry bitterly. Read Isaiah, Jeremiah 28, and 8. Because you read, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He turns it whithersoever he will. He turns these leaders' heart towards war. Because Esau, Edom, his heart has always been towards war. He's been at war, what, 92%?
93.
93%?
That's America.
Yeah.
That don't count the rest of the 10 horns.
And that don't the proxy wars and all that shit.
Yep.
Hell, just brutalizing Jake over here.
Yeah.
That's going to war too. Going to war with poison the air, the soil, everything. So he ain't never quit that war. So now all these nations like, you know what, man? The Lord put in their heart like, you know what, man? Ain't no negotiating with this motherfucker.
No.
What do America say? We don't negotiate with terrorists. Well, you're a goddamn terrorist. And they figured out that they're not negotiating with you. Because it says what? They should say, have thou become as weak as we? Yes, in America, we. Hey, all you gotta do is cut on social media, and you can see how weak America is. All these dudes that walk by, all they fucking girls on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro, A car run. It's raining out here.
Yeah. Splash, flip, everything, all that. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like little small, little simple shit.
Yep.
You cut on the TV. You likely to see a man and a woman twerking.
Yep. Yeah.
So enough is enough.
Yep.
Get 2 Corinthians 15 and 9. Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil.
Right, against. Prophesying against these countries and kingdoms. Because what? There's a penalty for wickedness. And we're telling you what the penalty is. Hell, even when it was our own people, we prophesied against our own people of war, of pestilence. Like, look, you'll straighten up. The Lord is going to do this. How will my city outside going to send this thing? So, how much more America? America, it says the prophets before me and before thee of old prophesied against. All right? When you watching the news, we the spiritual weatherman. When you watching the news and it's clear skies and sunny, do the weatherman got more to say or less to say? It ain't too much to say if it's clear skies and sunny.
Have a good time today, y'all.
Right. But when it's goddamn it turbulent, when it's pestilence, when it's a storm coming, that's when what? They got the fucking, they tracking it. You get updates about it round the clock. Updates.
Tornado watch, storm watch.
Right.
Look for this. Yeah.
This county, they adding counties to it.
Yep.
And that's what we doing. We watching it, and we updating you. We getting more updates. Keep reading on that.
It says, and of pestilence, it says, the prophet which prophesies of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known.
Right. So you got more. That's the point. There's more to that verse.
It says, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord, Yahweh outside, has truly sent him.
Right. So look, the Lord ain't sent you niggas talking about peace.
Right.
Hey, look, everything was fine until February 28th. Now all you niggas in Dubai, y'all got that little look on your face.
Yep.
They got that look of uncertainty. Yeah, y'all don't know what the fuck going. Yeah, you gonna be had in derision, nigga. Ain't no goddamn peace. Look around you. Hell, go to the store and you can feel the tension with everybody in the store. You got it out.
This second ever.
Look, and somebody gonna look. That's them niggas playing all that. Somebody gonna be mad hearing that bullshit. Somebody gonna do something to one of them niggas, man. Beating that damn bucket and playing that saxophone.
It's funny, they weren't even that loud.
Yeah. They're all loud and shit. I don't even know what they playing. Yeah.
That upbeat saxophone.
Like when the Titanic was going down, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker still playing. Bro, ain't nobody got no money to give you, bro. Everything digital. Everybody got no motherfucking change. When you have money, you damn near feel like, damn, you know?
Right.
That's where the world is. Come on, man, go ahead. You start where you want to start.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled.
That's what I wanted. Right. So enough is enough. So when the works are fulfilled, then what? Then judgment. Then judgment. Go ahead, bro.
It says, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching the wickedness.
So everything getting called out now. Look, all that Epstein file shit, him, you Hollywood directors, you regular people. Remember, don't forget the one, Simone Biles. Remember the one trainer guy?
Nasir or whatever.
Yeah, he looked like a small hat.
Yeah, definitely.
He's touching on people. His ass coming out about everybody.
Yep.
The Lord ain't the Lord. Read that part again.
Yep. This is second.
The whole system ran by PDF files.
Right.
And what race are they though? They don't never talk about. See, when you talk about IQ, right? Yep. It's black people. Black people. They just can't get right. Well, no, nigga, your whole system.
Yeah.
What it say? Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Yeah.
What? Cause this nigga around the whole earth. Yep. Now, all these other nations, they wicked too. But it said what? Exceedingly. Yep. That's why I said evils will multiply. It's always been evils. Yep. But when this nigga comes, it's evil on top of evil.
Yep. He trying to magnify the evil that was already present.
Right.
He said he shall never be reformed.
Yeah. That nigga still dissecting and studying.
Yeah. We cannot learn righteousness. Like he pulled from all these other nations, they wickedness. He's like, well, we can do it better than that.
Yeah. And then you know how you get to discovering, because they always discovering more animals and more plants. He trying to, how to turn that, let me cut his leg off and try to,
Does it grow back?
yeah.
Shit like
Can I
that.
make strawberry flavoring? Right. Out of this fucking, intestine?
Vanilla out of
The beaver's ass.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. It says that the hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching the wickedness which they profanely commit.
Oh yeah, you got this hoe ass nigga. You got this hoe ass bitch ass nigga who fell out the truth. A suspect was suspect when he was in the truth.
Man.
All right, got a whole lot of shady little villains. He gonna pop up and say, I hope y'all ain't preaching destruction. We did that 20 years ago. I hope y'all preaching miracles. We preaching what the book say, nigga.
Yeah.
The destruction gonna be miraculous too, nigga.
Yep. Hey, it's funny you said it because I don't know. That's from the can of thing. I said, hey, you got a solid about it.
Yes, you said what you said?
I seen it.
Yeah.
I said,
You know, big face nigga. Nigga face about big as a baby back. Oh, big face ass water head, fluid head nigga. Fucking egg white head nigga.
Right.
Hoe ass nigga. Lord gonna get you niggas. Lord ain't forgot about you fucking niggas. Get Sirach 16. You got more?
Yeah. Yep. It says, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah, Lord gonna get you, nigga. Whatever it is you doing.
Yep.
Whatever you video game head nigga, whatever you doing, Lord might fucking bring that fucking controller to life and it might whoop your ass.
The wicked will not be afraid.
The whole ass niggas popping up. Woo! Here it is, all this information coming out, all this shit coming out, and you want to be soft. This start at verse 17.
Sirach, chapter 16. Sirach, chapter 16, and verse 17. It says, say not thou, I will hide myself from the Lord. Shall any remember me from above? I shall not be remembered among so many people. For what is my soul among an infinite number of creatures?
Well, the Lord still got your number, nigga.
Yep.
And what the fuck? You gonna pop up now? I ain't seen or heard nothing from the last shit we heard about wasn't good. Damn sure they had nothing to do with the work of the Lord. And they don't pop your ass up. Fucking soy.
Right.
Well, fucking soy sauce. What you gonna say out? Don't fuck now. gonna quote? Sirach 13.
I got one support on this.
Go ahead, read some more.
Yep, it says, Sirach chapter 16 and verse 18, it says, Behold, the heaven and the earth of heaven, the deep and the earth, and all...
Read that over.
It says, Sirach chapter 16 and verse 18, Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens, the deep and the earth, and all that therein is, shall be moved when he shall visit.
It's gonna be trouble. So when Yahweh shall return, creation gonna be disturbed. Yep. It says the heaven and even the heaven of heaven. That's out of space. Creation gonna be a disturbance, man.
Yep.
And your ass gonna be found out. Go ahead.
It says, the mountains also and foundations of the earth be shaken and tremble.
Right, so you can't hide, man. You ain't gonna be able to hide. Go ahead, all right, go ahead. That was enough for you.
Yes, a real quick one. This is Proverbs 18 and 21. It says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. They say you got niggas popping up out the woodwork, trying to preach and preach. Obviously, what Yahweh's expectation for this world is, man. That peace and love, and man, y'all gotta be loving on each other. That type of spirit. We gotta all come together. No, man, the Lord don't want it that way, man. All right. The Lord told us about, hey, Yahweh come in the spirit of prophecy, man. Yeah. And he talks about the war and the evil of pestilence. That's what we're talking about, because he said that's what's going to happen in the last days.
Appreciate it. Get that hand off the plow. Go ahead.
Yeah. You said you're gonna be found out. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 27. It says, the spirit of the man is the candle of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, searching all the inward parts of the belly. And that's the thing, you know, he created your spirit. He knows us, he's the father of spirits.
You gotta hope that the Lord didn't create you to be a whole ass nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta put it in simple, raw terms like that. You was created to be a whole ass nigga or a righteous man of the Lord.
Go ahead. And when he said when he's searching all the inward parts of the belly, he's gonna expose you. Yeah. That's what he's doing. All right, everybody's being exposed right now.
The Lord don't want no homo thugs.
No, right. Long way.
That's the I've called Egypt to err in every work thereof. Yep. Somebody about to hit his ass with a turtle shell.
This is Luke chapter 9 and verse 62. Yahweh said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, nigga, you stealing time off the clock, nigga. You done clocked in. You done worked for a little bit. You done went off and did whatever the fuck you wanted to do. And now you see it's time to punch out and get paid. Now you coming, you got something to say. Yeah. I know how we can, you know they always ask you, how you can improve?
Yeah.
I got a way we can improve. Get your punk ass out of here. Nigga, you been written off, nigga.
All right.
Now, the Lord have mercy on whom he will.
Yep.
But he ain't gonna have mercy on the nigga coming against his will.
Against the will, yeah. It'd be different if you trying to come back in the spirit of what's going on.
Yeah, man.
Versus, yeah, you trying to come back like the prodigal son versus you like, nah, that still ain't right.
He coming back being a whole ass nigga. Left a whole ass nigga, coming back a whole ass nigga.
What happened? Do you have a pip? I need one of the newer documents. I haven't seen you in a while.
We on YouTube.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, what's the page?
This one send it
I
in.
knew y'all was gonna act like that because I'm with him.
No, what you talking about?
Black and brown brothers, Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism.
We don't like Africans.
Yeah.
What's going on? Okay, tell me then. Let's educate me, please.
We ain't African.
What y'all up to? What are you spreading the knowledge about here?
We reading the Bible. You believe in the Bible? Yeah. See, we got the plantation slavery version that they taught us. Love your enemies, God, everybody, Jesus white, all that good shit. Then we got the real version, which is what we see.
Okay, so today, gentlemen, I've seen Solomon multiple times. I've seen somebody go by as son of Solomon, and I was thinking about
Where you from? Where you from, man? Yeah. God.
Okay, so they're like, so what are you gonna educate? I need some education.
You know what they did to the Guatemala? You know what they did? You know what they did to them people out there?
Yep.
They did a lot of sterilization out there.
Yep.
Get Deuteronomy 28 and get 46.
1940s. You know how they did the Tuskegee experiment on us here for 40-something years?
Speak on that, because a lot of people don't know about that.
They did the Tuskegee experiment down in Guatemala. Yeah, in the 40s. It lasted for like 10 years, but over here on us it was 40 years. But they don't tell anybody that.
Which they basically, people that were infected with syphilis,
Yep.
you know, the soldiers or whatever, you know, getting syphilis or whatever, they was coming thinking that they were getting treated, but they was just getting studied. They wanted to see how syphilis, what it would turn into, how it would aggravate the body. So here it is, they coming for years thinking they getting treatment, but they just studying them, taking notes, watching them. Read that scripture.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
Right, so read.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
So the Lord told the people on this side that if you do what I say, in the Bible there's a lot of do's and don'ts. But in white plantation Christianity, they told you can do whatever you want to do. You got homosexuals with BBLs preaching now.
Yep, right. I saw that.
So now you can do whatever. But the Lord told us, no, you can't do whatever. Y'all can do this, you can do that, and if you don't, then this one's gonna happen. That's why when you look at who went into slavery first, the people that North America went into slavery first. When they came over here, they called everybody native. We ain't from this land. We from Israel, but we came over here. This second 13. It wasn't. How do they teach that? You know how they teach how the Native Americans got over here?
How do they teach us?
You don't remember? Thousands of years ago, and then they came and they got darker. Bullshit. Read that. This how we got over here. This me. This my people. So we was over here. We was over, all of us. These Negroes, West Indians, and the Haitians, they was over there when Jesus was on the scene. That's who was there.
Yep.
We was already over here. Go ahead, read that.
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
Yeah, it was 10 tribes of them. Well, it was 13 at one point, but then Dan got shooted out. Dan is no longer a tribe. He basically got to, intermingle with us. He don't got his own representation anymore. So now it's just 12. So that's why it was three. There was 3 over there in the land when Jesus was walking in Israel. But then the other 10 was already over there. Go ahead.
That's when the Lord said, I have sheep out of this hole.
Yeah, hold that. Grab that.
So those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king.
In the time of Hosea the king. Now when you read Kings and Chronicles in the Bible, there was a time when the whole kingdom of Israel was split into 2 factions. You had the southern kingdom, which was made of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And we know who these people are by name through prophecy. The Lord say what will happen to them at the end. Like when you read Genesis 49, Jacob said, "Come and let me tell you what's going to befall you in the last day." So through the spirit of prophecy, putting the history, matching the pieces of the history together with the Bible. The Bible is a current book.
Right.
You match the pieces together, it's like, oh, okay, so this is that. Go ahead.
Whom Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria,
And that's somebody that we all know existed. Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, when he conquered them in battle, he took them into captivity. So he took them out of Israel and he placed in other. You know, that's what happens. You go to war and you defeat them. You might want something they gain. They land, you take them out, move them, put other people, whatever. Huh? That's how it happens.
Brothers, what about the Jews? What's going on with that?
We'll touch that in a minute. Go ahead.
it says the king of Assyria led away captives, and he carried them over the waters,
He carried them over the waters. Go ahead.
and so came they into another land.
Another land. Go ahead.
But they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen
I'm gonna get away from the Assyrians and the other people around them. Go ahead.
and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt,
Whenever mankind dwelt. That's what we in America. Go ahead.
that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
That's why you still have remnants of Israelite culture and society within the native tribes. Certain things that they do, like even y'all know some of them?
Well, you know, like the song, hey, but it's in Yahweh.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, how that's actually the most high real name. Yeah. And also you see these right here. The fringes. On a lot of Native American garments, you got some fringes on it. Always. Yeah. And even the tortilla bread, right? Look, pay attention to the food. We all eat the same shit.
It just different. What is a ribbon?
Yeah, what they like? What is cornbread? Cornbread, tortillas, masa. We all love rice. We all got a rice too.
But you know what Europeans eat? They eat white bread. The white bread was the poorest bread. You know that the normalest bread that you can pick up at the store is the poorest thing that they ever had in their spaces. The Europeans. It was the food of the most poor.
Yeah.
And rice
bread is easy.
Yeah, anything with seeds in it.
What is
like
it? Flour,
all the
salt, and
grains.
water.
Yeah. Period. So that they feeding us that. They're feeding us that. And they spend you.
Joyce. Hey, no, let me read a little bit more.
It's European trash, okay?
It says, 2 Ezra 13 and 43, and they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow places of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over.
Because it's very tumultuous over there trying to come over here. So he made it still. Like even when you watch, if you ever get a chance to watch, like when Columbus come over here, or when they travel in this direction, it can get real crazy. Go ahead.
For through that country there was a great way to go.
How long?
Namely of a year and a half.
Where in the world do it take to travel a year and a half? You got more?
Yep, in the same region it's called Arsarim.
Yep.
What?
Awesome. And that's in there. The people who finance the transatlantic slave trade, own the ships, okay, and the insurance companies, that's in their documents that Africa is America. And we know it is.
This is a holy land.
Huh?
Is it their city?
What's that?
Am I confused when I think about that? Because what I'm understanding, right now I'm reading some really important texts. It's taken me a very long time to do this. Like studies I want to throw it out there at the university. Everybody picks up the end. Right? We're talking about this series. But what I understand.
You read the Bible. She gonna be all right. You read the Bible.
Right.
But from what I'm trying to put on, but from what I understand, it's just all folklore because the whole stories are all written by another person. It's fiction.
Well, he's telling them to read because he's supposed to be teaching you. He's not supposed to be teaching him.
Again.
Like I said,
Deuteronomy 28.
if the scriptures say if a woman learned anything, she learned from her husband who was at home.
Right.
And see, technically, if he wasn't here, We said, till you go get them. I mean, we keep it short. We keep it short. We keep it
Right,
short.
because what business do you have speaking with me?
Right. You know, we just keep it short. Out of respect, you know. She got her head covered. Go ahead. And see, when you think about that, you know, quiet is kept. That's why you got a lot of men in the church. They don't like that. She's supposed to be learning from him. That's why this is so empty. He's supposed to be in that trap anyway. Okay, those harlot houses. But that's the whole sentiment. You know, she's supposed to be learning from her husband, not from some other jackleg preacher. You know, just taking money.
This is
It's rough out here, guys. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to learn. No, I literally had a timer earlier. And I was like, let's shut the hell up for an hour. I'm working on this.
We all working.
We're all working on this. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46. It says, "And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder."
So that's how you know who the children of Israel are. The true Jews, so to speak. To say because for our disobedience, this fucked up position we in, excuse my French, is going to be evidence, a sign means evidence or proof. That what?
And for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
On our children, on our kids, right? Even in these countries, like Guatemala, even if a lot of so-called people think that we're different. Black people is different from Mexicans. We're different from Puerto Ricans. We all the same people. We just a different branch. We're a different branch of the same tree. We all Israelites. We're the same group. The food, we love each other food. Everybody loves regular food. Everybody loves food. A lot of wine.
We love chicken.
We all eat chicken. Papusa, we all eat the same shit, and we all, a lot of those countries are being ruled by a country that goes back to native interests. Like the president of Mexico. That bitch ain't Mexican. You know what I'm saying? The president of Argentina. The president of Argentina. You can Google all these things.
Go look at my parents. Look at my parents. I'll show you my mother and father. My father.
Really
And so,
deep place in my heart for the Jews.
we do too. We got what is Judah? Judah, that's where the Jews come from. The deep place in our heart for them too. Now, when you see what's going on with Iran, that's a pivotal point. The Bible spoke about that. That's a pivotal point in prophecy. So, grab, we ain't gonna hold y'all too long, but grab 2nd Ezra 9, read from verse 1 through 5.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1.
Because life does not gonna fucking go on.
Right.
And we're gonna get a better job, and get 401k, we're gonna get some land, and we're gonna raise some chickens. Life, that ain't what the fuck about to happen. It's gonna be World War III, they're gonna come with this chip, they're gonna try to chip every fucking body. Because by him trying to tip you, he's trying to say, y'all don't belong to God, y'all belong to me. That's what he's trying to do. Go ahead. Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently."
So how do you measure the time? What did the Bible say was going to happen? Am I seeing that happen? That's how you measure the time. The Bible predicted these things. And you see them coming to pass. Go ahead.
In itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is this very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Now the Lord visited the world he made because he said before he come back, there's going to be war, rumors of war, earthquakes, diverse places, famine. You know we damn near 10,000 earthquakes a year. Well, they just don't tell everybody. But you can Google right now, how many earthquakes have we had every year? There's probably been like 30,000 fucking earthquakes. So the Lord said before he comes back, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, it's going to be like this. And he said, when you see part of the signs pass, we seen some of them. We don't see in all the earthquakes. We seen the wars and rumors of war. And this is a sign. The fact that it'll be men that wake up out of whatever it was that they believed and believe the Bible. But how is it we all got the same books, but we reading and teaching from it, but they reading and teaching something else? So who's telling the truth? Now because we might be cussing, right? Because we ain't got no. Hold on. We ain't got no. We ain't got no. No seminary PhD. I ain't got no doctor. I ain't got the little white little tattoo.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is so what he was saying. 2 Corinthians 11 and 6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have made thoroughly made manifest among you all things.
So at least you learned it.
Yeah.
And well, you could be ruined on that. We probably did. Shit. You found out that your people was enslaved and still enslaved, and the people ruling over talking nice but acting mean and bad. More than say, you want to serve me, you got to be a pussy. You ain't say that.
Right.
It said be a man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Gird up your loins. Yep. Back to 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Uproars of the people in the world. They mad as hell they killed that Iran dude, Khamenei. Yeah, they mad. Because they said that he wasn't just the supreme leader of Iran. He was like he was a visionary. He was like he was for the Muslim people, quote unquote. You got Muslim people uproaring around them. You got people in Africa uproaring. You know, they have to take their shoe off and throw it at the.
Right.
Yeah, they uproaring anyway. Huh? Yeah, America is the bad guy. Not we. Go ahead.
It says, then shalt thou well understand.
The thing is, somebody might say, well, you always had that type of stuff happening, but not to this magnitude. Like how? Not in front of our faces like this, exactly. But the Lord won't. He want everybody to see. Like the only thing that's, I'm telling you, the word of the Lord is picking up more and more weight. All this. Look, all these bitches in the tarot. Them bitches alone like a motherfucker. All these bitches do tarot to get a man.
Right.
What is doing tarot unless it's for a man?
Right.
He didn't call me back. What did he? They got AI tarot.
Right.
This ain't even got to leave the house. Woo! He get on the phone. AI tarot. He didn't take me back. What's that? But the only thing that can hold weight is the word of the Heavenly Father. Where the fuck is science? Where the Christian church at with everything that's going on? What's all that to say? Hello, wake up. Hello. Hey. No, what is this shit? That was a Christian. I wasn't gonna be rude. I wasn't gonna be rude. I was just gonna ask what's going on. Because she got a Jehovah's Witness. You know, they be out here. I was out there. Yeah. We got a YouTube channel. Hook him up. He ain't even from Acorn. Yeah. Look up Guatemala. Who's Guatemala? Oh, yeah, Zebulon.
That's freaky. I was looking at that word and it kept jumping out of me.
Zebulon? Yeah. See? Spirit. They say Zebulon was good with words, too. He got some games on him.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, put that out in Deuteronomy, man. I think. Yeah.
So y'all talk evangelism there?
Why not? You seem like a good guy. Yeah. You know, too.
I just had to let them lead. I just can't be quiet.
Oh,
Black women need to be quiet.
all women. They're going to be quiet soon.
Well, we were just covering that before you came up.
I'm really trying.
That's
It's
good,
really
though.
hard.
That's good, though.
It's really hard to be quiet. Did you see us? It's really hard.
Say what?
We were just covering that before you came up.
What?
About how those women gonna get in the way.
Oh, yeah, getting on.
Then I heard you say her head's covered. Yeah.
That's good.
It's hard. You're right. It's hard business talking to the men.
problem.
I was wonderful. Thank you guys.
Ah, yes, sir. All right, y'all. Finish that
Y'all
verse.
go first.
She said,
Yeah, they thought, they thought. I was already looking, I'm like, I didn't know what he was. I don't know if he was like, Zebulon. No, I'm like, nigga. I'm about to say, so Zebulon, they look like Samoans? What? He kind of act like, well, finish that second letter.
back to 2 Letters 9 and 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Even from the beginning. Go ahead.
For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
And the end is manifest. The end is being manifested right now.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You got something? Okay. All right, so with that, we hope this lesson was edifying to the elect body of the nation of Israel. Once again, going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, that be like to the speckled bird, also known as the Israelite foreigners, and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom, Ram Yasharala, Apapa, Shalom, peace sincere elect brothers and sisters on the comment board. Shalom, we got next.
Go.